Hi everyone, welcome back to Sports Breakdown. So we'll be doing a quick review of the Under 19 cricket team and the women's team ahead of the Commonwealth Games. So we'll first focus on the Sri Lanka Under 19 team. We'll make it very short because I don't have much time. So this will be a very short video.
Women's team ahead of the
Sorry
Commonwealth
guys,
Games. So
I
we'll
think that
first
was
focus on the
my video is unmuted. Yeah, but we'll be discussing on the Sri Lanka Under 19 team first of all. So ahead of the Under 19 World Cup, which is going to happen starting this Friday. So Sri Lanka Under 19 team will be playing under Group D. So they'll be meeting Scotland Under 19. As you can see here, Australia Under 19, West Indies Under 19, and Scotland Under 19 in Group D. Group A, we have Bangladesh, England, Canada, and UAE. Group B, we have India, Ireland, South Africa, Uganda. Group C, we have Afghanistan, Pakistan, Papua New Guinea, Zimbabwe. මං හිතන්නේ Group D තමයි toughest. මගේ අදහස නම් Group D තමයි toughest මං හිතන්නේ අමාරුම group එක මං හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා team එකට හම්බුනේ මං හිතන්නේ Group D එකට නවුසීලන්තෙත් එන්න තිබ්බා ඒ team එක හැබැයි ස්කොට්ලන්ඩ් ඒගොල්ලෝ replace කරා නිව්සීලන්ඩ්'s not going to represent because of the covid cases නවසීලන්තේ under 19 team එක represent කරන්නේ නැහැ මේ පාර under 19 world cup එකට මේ මං හිතන්නේ වෙස්ට් ඉන්ඩීස් මං හිතන්නේ covid cases එක්ක ඒගොල්ලෝ participate කරන්නේ මිතින් ඕක තමයි තත්ත්වය ශ්‍රී ලංකා under 19 team එක මේක Dunit Valagay from for the pronunciation from Saint Joseph's College will be leading the Sri Lanka Under 19 team, and Ravin Silva from Nalanda College will be his vice captain. ඉතින් දැන් Dulit Valagay තමයි නායක වෙන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා Under 19 team එකේ උයි රවින් දිසිල්වා එයාගේ deputy vice captain. ඉතින් Aman is saying, is Yasiru Rodrigo captain? No, he's not. But he's a very good all-rounder, very good bowler. Yasiru Rodrigo, I watched him in the Royal Thomia. හොඳට ගැව්වා මං හිතන්නේ යසිරු රොඩ්රිගෝ හැබැයි නායක ඩුනිත් වැලගේ එයා හොඳට ගහලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ he's an all-rounder. He is a spinner. Plus he can score runs. So he bats in the middle order. So I think good choice. I think from the Sri Lanka Under 19 team. ඉතින් ඕක තමයි තත්ත්වය ශ්‍රී ලංකා Under 19 team අපි ඉක්මනට බලමු හොඳට perform කළා අය ශ්‍රී ලංකා Under 19 team මේක තමයි batsman ගහපු runs. Thank you to cricket we do for this. I'll try to bring him in the future. Journalist, sports journalist, and runs a YouTube channel. ඉතින් ඕක තමයි තත්ත්වය. ඉතින් අපිට පේනවා batsman to watch out runs අපි බලනකොට පවන් පතිරාජ තමයි ලකුණු ගොඩක් අරගෙන තියෙන්නේ. එයා තමයි රැස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ ලකුණු most runs වැඩිම ලකුණු අරගෙන තියෙන්නේ පවන් පතිරාජ. ඉතින් එයා ලකුණු 389ක් ගහලා තිනවා. එයාගේ average එක 35යි. එයා ටීම් එකේ ඉන්නවා ෂෙහන් ඩැනියල් උත් ඉන්නවා ටීම් එකේ. එයා 85ක්. එයාගේ average එක චුට්ටක් අඩුයි. හැබැයි එයා 85 not out. හැබැයි පවන් පතිරාජ එයා 113ක් ගැව්වේ ඉංගලන්ත under 19 ටීම් එකට. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි හොඳ එයා ගැන. රවින් දිසිල්වා තමයි වයිස් කැප්ටන්. මෙයාත් හොඳට ගහලා තියෙනවා. හැබැයි රීසන්ට්ලි එයාගේ ෆෝම් එක එච්චරම හොඳ නැහැ රවින් දිසිල්වාගේ. ඉතින් එයා තමයි උප නායක. මේ මැචස් 13ක් ගහලා තියෙනවා. එයා ලකුණු 251ක් ගහලා තියෙනවා. average එක 22යි. මං හිතන්නේ batsmans to watch out for මං හිතන්නේ සදීෂ රාජපක්ෂ. එයා ලකුණු 131ක් ගැව්වා නේපාල් under 19 ටීම් එකට. එයා last 5 outings එකේ එයා 100ක් centuries දෙකක් ගහලා තියෙනවා. මගේ අදහස නම් සදීෂ රාජපක්ෂ is a player to watch in my opinion. Yeah. Bowling is fine, batting needs to improve a bit. Yeah, I agree. Because the problem is I think the lower middle order has been always scoring runs, and that's a problem, and the top order hasn't been scoring runs. So I hope the top order at least scores runs for the upcoming under 19 World Cup. But there are good batsmen, by the way. Chamindu Vikramasinghe, Pawan Patiraja, Dunit Valagay, he's the captain. Aham Veeras Vikramasinghe. So there are good batsmen. along. But for me, I think Sadisha Rajapaksa is in very good form recently. ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ එයා batsman to watch out for. මං හිතනවා Pawan Patiraja, we spoke, he scored 113 against England under 19 at home. So that's fabulous. And we'll also discuss about who performed well in Sri Lanka under 19 recent series that went on. So we'll be discussing that. I think they didn't play much. If I'm not mistaken, they didn't play much matches. I think they played against England under 19, and I think they played against Bangladesh under 19, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that was the preparation before the Asia Cup, which happened in December. So yeah, just checking on how they performed against England. Let's see if I have any stats or something. No, it's not there. So England under 19. I think Sri Lanka under 19 beat England under 19 3-2 at home. So that was the stat over there. So yeah, and for me, number 3 is Chamindu Wickramasinghe, in my opinion. So those are the 3 to watch out for, in my opinion. Let's go to the bowlers to watch out for. Bowlers have been very good, and especially Dunit Balage. He's the most highest scorer. We have Biji Even. Okay. Hello. How are you? Hello. Okay, I don't know who's joining. So anyways, Dunit Balage, he has picked up the most wickets. එයා තමයි රැස් කළ එයා කදුළු ගොඩක් අරගෙන තියෙනවා. දුනිත් වැලගේ එයා තමයි නායක. ඉතින් එයා කදුළු 25ක් අරගෙන තියෙනවා. ට්‍රවින් මැතිව් එයත් to player to watch මං හිතන්නේ. So he Dunit Balage, so he picked up a 5-wicket haul against England under 19 last month. So that's how good Dunit Balage has been. මං හිතන්නේ යා ඉම්පැක්ට් එකක් කරાવી. මං හිතන්නේ Matisha Patirana has an unorthodox action and can bowl perfect Yorkers. මතීෂ පතිරණ අපි දන්නවා කොච්චර හොඳට කළා තියෙනවා. මේ අබුදාබි T10 එක ගැව්වා බංග්ලා ටයිගර්ස් last year. මේ පාර ගැව්වේ නේ. හැබැයි හැබැයි මේ අවුරුද්දේ එයාත් perform කළා තියෙනවා හොඳට. මං opening matches ටික හැබැයි එයා චුට්ටක් form එකට එන්න ඕන මං හිතනවා Matisha Patirana. And Trevin Matthew has been very good. He has picked up මං හිතන්නේ යා කදළු 4ක් අරගෙන තිනවා. 2-4 wicket hauls මං හිතන්නේ Pakistanuත් එක්ක බංග්ලාදේශුත් එක්ක. I think Trevin Matthew has been very good and very effective. As you can see here, Trevin Matthew is second over here, 10 wickets for 211 runs, 9 matches ගහලා තිනවා. යාගේ average එක 13යි. And Dunit Balage also 25 wickets. So yeah, so that's it from the under 19. Yeah, I'll show you the squads of the under 19. Give me a second before we head to the women's. Anyone can ask questions. Yeah, as you see here, Dunit Balage is the captain. Shevan Daniel, Angela Bandara, Pawan Patiraja, Sadisha Rajapaksa, Vanuja Sahan Kumara, Ravin De Silva is the vice captain. Ranuda Somaratna, Malsha Tharupati, Trevin Matthew, very a player to watch out for. Yasiru Rodrigo, another player to watch out. Manghitani Yasiru Rodrigo, Trevin Matthew, Matisha Patirana, Chamindu Wickramasinghe, Dunit Balage, Pawan Patiraja, Ravin De Silva, Sadisha Rajapaksa. Those 8 players I think will make a big impact in my opinion. But the problem is it's a very very tough group. මං හිතන්නේ මේක මාර ටෆ් ගෲප් එකක්. මං හිතන්නේ මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම. ඉතින් ඕක තමයි තත්ත්වය වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා under 19 එකට. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ෆික්චර්ස් උත් බලනකොට අපි බලමු. They have Scotland under 19 first match on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, at Georgetown. So yeah, just go through Sri Lanka's fixtures. Yeah, so we have 2 warm-ups. ඉතින් අද ගහනවා Ireland under 19 එක. අද 10 මේගොල්ලෝ ගහනවා Ireland එක්ක. Then Uganda, we have 2 warm-up matches. Then we have Scotland under 19 at Georgetown, and Australia under 19 and West Indies under 19 to follow up in Basseterre, Connaughton Sports Club. ඉතින් ඕක තමයි තත්ත්වය වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. Yeah, And talking about Sri Lanka's record in the under 19 World Cup, let's go on to that as well. අපි බලමු ශ්‍රී ලංකා කොහමද ගහලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා. World Cup ඒවා පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න. Do I have it? Yep, we have it over here. Talking about the Sri Lanka Under 19, sorry, not Sri Lanka Under 19, ICC Under 19 World Cup. Yep. So Sri Lanka have hosted twice, by the way, and I think 2000 Sri Lanka came the final. I think that team was under. I can't remember. Let's see. 2000. That was the only time. 2000 was the only time Sri Lanka Under 19 came the final. Malinta Gajanayaka. He was the captain of the Sri Lanka Under 19 team back in 2000. They had players like Jehan Mubarak, Tilina Kannabbe, who is recognized, Kaushal Lokuarachi, who's been reported, I think, under ICC due to match fixing, and Mutumuluge Pushmakumara. So those kind of players were under the 2000 team for Sri Lanka. Yeah. We have Biji even. Hello.
Hello, hello.
So do you know about the Sri Lanka Under 19 team? Because we are discussing on Sri Lanka right now.
Not really.
Okay, then are you following under 19 cricket right now?
Yes.
Okay, so what nationality are you? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, forget it. So that was the team in 2000, back in 2000, under Malinta Gajanayaka. Sri Lanka made it to the finals once, if I'm not mistaken, in 2000. Yeah, that was the only time Sri Lanka made it to the finals, if I'm not mistaken, and the other times they didn't make it to the final. Give me a second. Yeah, so that was, yeah. Yeah, I think the last we know in 2019 Bangladesh under 19 were the champions. අපි දන්නවා 2019 බංග්ලාදේශ් තමයි දින්නේ ලෝක under 19 ලෝක කුසලානේ. Oh, I think the under 19 World Cup started from 1988, and India, I think, have won it 4 times. හතර පාරක් ඉන්දියා දිනලා තියෙනවා 2000, 2008, 2012 and 2018. 2008 under Virat Kohli, 2012 under Udmun Chung, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Australia have won it thrice, Pakistan have won it twice, Bangladesh once, South Africa once, West Indies once, England once, and Sri Lanka and New Zealand have made it to the finals. So yeah. So that's it. So Sri Lanka haven't won the Sri Lanka under 19 World Cup yet, which we'll have to do. I think this team is very good, but the problem is they are under a tough group. මං හිතන්නේ මේ ගෲප් එක මාර අමාරුයි මං හිතන්නේ. ඉතින් මං හිතනවා මං දන්නේ ඔස්ට්‍රේලියා under 19 මං හිතන්නේ පැරදේවි කියලා. හැබැයි වෙස්ට් ඉන්ඩීස් under 19 මං හිතන්නේ chance එකක් තියෙනවා. හැබැයි මං හිතන්නේ මේක මාර tough group එකක්. ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම වෙස්ට් ඉන්ඩීස් ගහන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ local conditions. ඉතින් මේක තවත් අමාරු වේවි. ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටීම් එකට මං හිතන්නේ group next round එකට progress කරන්න. ඉතින් ඒක බොරි එකක් මං හිතනවා. ඔව්. So I feel Sri Lanka under 19 will be knocked out. I'm sorry to say, if we beat either Australia and West Indies, yeah, definitely. But my feeling is saying, because we are under a tough group, we'll definitely beat Scotland under 19. But the 2 matches against Australia and West Indies will be very, very tough, especially in West Indies conditions. If it was any other opponent than West Indies, I would feel, even if a Bangladesh, I would feel that Sri Lanka can beat. But this is a very, very tough group. And my gut says, Cricket Fantastic says Australia haven't played much cricket. Yeah, true, Cricket Fantastic, but then they have the talent. That's the thing. Cricket Fantastic, don't doubt their talent, because they are playing a lot of Sheffield Shield cricket, and they're playing a lot of cricket. So I have a fear that Sri Lanka under 19 might be knocked out, but who knows? You never know. But West Indies under 19 at their home conditions, they have a good chance of beating Sri Lanka under 19. But let's see. I have a feeling that they might not go through to the next round. Yeah, match practice matters, I know. And Sri Lanka have been playing at home also. That's the problem. They beat Bangladesh under 19. They beat England under 19. So we have to see how they performed in the warm-ups. I think they'll win those two matches, but after that we'll have to see. My guess is they'll either be second or they'll be the third in the table. I feel that they'll be knocked out, in my opinion. Yeah, could be cricket fantastic, could, but I think West Indies under 19 at home in their home conditions. I'm not sure. I really don't know. It depends. I'm not been following a lot of Sri Lanka under 19, but I've not been following much of the other teams going on. So that's why restricted to only Sri Lanka. But maybe have a chance. Let's see how it goes. West Indies have won a under 19 World Cup, I think 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Before 2007, 16. So yeah, let's see though. Let's see. So let's go to the women's. We'll quickly go through the women's a lot. Not much. So Shamari Atapattu තමයි නායක වෙන්නේ කාන්තා කණ්ඩායම. හර්ෂිත මාධවී තමයි උපනායක වෙන්නේ කණ්ඩායම. ඉතින් මේක Commonwealth Games එකට qualifiers 2022 in Malaysia. Malaysia තමයි ඉන්නේ මේ tournament එකේ තියෙන්නේ. I was trying to bring Dimansa analyst to analyze the women cricket, but unfortunately she's not there. Not been watching a lot of women's cricket. There hasn't been women's cricket. They don't broadcast it a lot, so it's a bit of a problem. So Chamari Atapattu Nayaka, Harshita Madhavi Tamai Upanayaka, Hasini Pereira, Nilshika Pereira, Anushka Sanjeevani, Kavisha Dilhari, Ama Kanchana, Sachini Nisansala, Udeshika Prabodhani. I think that's a player to watch out for. Udeshika Prabodhani. Chamari is obviously a standout to watch out for. Inoka Ranavira had a Kodak experience in a Mandano may place චුට්ටක් විශ්මි රාජපක්ෂ විශ්මි රාජපක්ෂුත් ඉන්න ඕෂධි රණසිංහ සුගන්ධිකා කුමාරි තරික සෙව්වන්දි ප්‍රසාදි වීරාකොඩි තව ප්ලේයර් කෙනෙක් watch out කරන්න පුළුවන් අශිනි කුලසූරිය stand by players මදුෂිකා මිතන් නන්ද කාව්‍ය කවින්දි ඉමේෂි දුලන්දි සත්‍ය සන්දිපානි. So those are the players for the Commonwealth, by the way. And unfortunately, Sri Lanka Sri Lanka women's team couldn't qualify for the World Cup after 28 years, which is why they had to play. They are not actively going to play cricket now because they are not going to play for the World Cup, and instead they'll be playing for the Commonwealth Games, and they'll be going with a strong squad. Whereas the other teams might put weak maybe the under 23 teams for the Commonwealth Games. So මං හිතන්නේ ඒක අරුපාඩුවක් වේවි කියලා. අනිත් teams හැබැයි මං හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමේ හොඳ chance එකක් තියෙනවා medal එකක් ගන්න මේ Commonwealth Games එකට upcoming in Birmingham, England, but the qualifiers are in Malaysia. But I think the main games are in Birmingham, England for the 2022 Commonwealth Games. We were supposed to play New Zealand, West Indies and Australia. I think it's unfair. But Scotland is easy. Cricket fantastic. Scotland is more easier than New Zealand. So yeah, but that's true. We were supposed to play against New Zealand, West Indies and Australia will be more tough. Scotland is an easy opponent to beat. Cricket fantastic. I think that's good that New Zealand are not playing. මං හිතන්නේ New Zealand ගහන්න නැතුව මං හිතන්නේ ඒක හොඳයි. But මේක මාර unfair මං හිතන්නේ Sri Lanka කණ්ඩායම because this team has talent. Other groups are very easy. Group D is the toughest in my opinion. අපි බලනකොට මේ group මේක දානකොට මේ බලන්න group එක කොච්චර ලේසිද කැනඩා UAE මේ group B චුට්ටක් අමාරු හැබැයි අයර්ලන්ඩ් මං හිතන්නේ දිනන්න පුළුවන් කියලා group B ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ group C ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ මේ බලන්න ඇෆ්ගනිස්තාන් මේ හතර teams ටික beat කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ group D එක තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ and Sri Lanka has unfortunately got stuck in this group. So a disadvantage in my opinion for Sri Lanka under 19. Yeah. No, New Zealand's not going to play. Scotland came for New Zealand. Yeah. Scotland came for New Zealand. Yes. So that's it for the women's teams ahead. So we'll talk about 3 players to watch out for. Have I put? I think one player, obviously, Chamari Atapattu. We spoke about her talents before, so we won't go through her. Let's go through vice captain, by the way. Harshita Madhavi. ඉතින් අපි බලමු හර්ෂිත මාධවී එයා තමයි උපනායක. එයා ODI matches 13ක් ගහලා තියෙනවා. average එක 19, highest run scores 242. and recently match ගහලා එයා 54ක් ගහලා තියෙනවා USA women's එක්ක. Oh, and yeah, not a pretty good Maldives. This is Maldives, I think Maldives women's 106. Let's see if this is Maldives. Yeah, it's against Maldives. Okay, so Maldives, she scored 100. Okay. So who else we have over here? Give me a sec. Who else do we have? So we have her. Then we have another comment here. I meant if they hadn't withdrawn it, it would have been so unfair. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cricket fantastic. Yeah. So I'll end it quickly. So that's Harshita Madhavi. We have two more. We have Udeshika Prabodhani. ඉතින් එයා බෝල කෙනෙක් මං හිතන්නේ. She's 36. She can bat and bowl. So 56 ODI matches. Her average is not that good, but bowling බලනකොට එයා කදුළු 30ක් අරගෙන තියෙන ODI matches 2020 වල එයා කදුළු 49ක් අරගෙන තියෙනවා. 73ක් matches ගාලා තියෙනවා. average එක 24යි. ඔව්. ඉතින් bowling figures උත් බලනකොට එයා ඔස්ට්‍රේලියා women's එක්ක මේගොල්ල ගහලා නැහැ එච්චර. ඒකයි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ බලන්න දැන් 2020 ඔස්ට්‍රේලියා women's එයා කදුළු දෙකක්. then South Africa women's එයා කදුළු දෙකක්. මං හිතන්නේ 2020 World Cup. Yeah, so can't judge. They haven't played for a year, so that's a big problem. So I think Udeshika Prabodhani, Harshini Madhavi, there's no point talking about Chamari Athapattu, right? She's obviously the best player that Sri Lanka has right now. We'll just go through Chamari Athapattu also. Then Eyathame Nayaka women's team, she's the best cricketer, women's cricketer that Sri Lanka has ever produced. So 84 matches, average 31, so no doubt. මෙයා 2625ක් අරගෙන තියෙනවා ලකුණු, and 2020s she scored hundreds in both the 2020 format and ODI format. Yeah. And yeah, so her recent form also has been good. She played the Big Bash also. So yeah. So yes, so I think that's 70 against Thunder. Yeah, Sydney Thunder. Yes. So that's that. We have another comment. She bowled two beautiful balls against Australia in the 2020 World Cup and got Healy and Ashley Gardner. Udeshika Prabodhini. Yeah, that's true. Cricket fantastic. Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah. So we spoke about Udeshika Prabodhani, Harshini Madhavi, and Chamari Athapattu. And Inoka Ranasinghe. That's one more player that we need to watch out for, and then I'll end this because those are my top 4 players I think to watch out for. Not much people are watching the Commonwealth Games, and this is a qualifiers, but we'll just go through this. Inoka Ranasinghe is just 35 years, and she's picked up 63 wickets, 41 wickets in 2020, 63 wickets in the ODI format. And it's a 2020 tournament, I think. She picked up 3 wickets against USA women and 3 wickets against South Africa women's in the 2020 World Cup. So I think those 3 will make a big impact in my opinion. But what are your other thoughts, guys? So I went through the women's team, Sri Lanka women's team ahead of the Commonwealth Games, and අපි කරා දැන් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ කාන්තා කණ්ඩායම මේ ස්ක්වඩ් ඇනලිසිස් එකක් මේ Commonwealth Qualifiers එකට 2020 format එකක් මං හිතන්නේ Commonwealth Games එකට. It's 2022 in Malaysia. It's starting in on end of January, and then we went through the Sri Lanka Under-19 team. Cricket fantastic. I think we may have a chance against Australia, but Australia Under-19 team is very talented. So let's see how Dunit Balagay and Ravin De Silva handles this Under-19 side. I think they are a very good team. They just beat England Under-19 3-2, and they beat Bangladesh Under-19 team 5-0. And Asia Cup, they reached the finals of the Asia Cup. They lost to India Under-19. So they have gone through a good journey. And mang hitane what I'm going to see, what I'm seeing with this team, Under-19 team, is that they work as a team. And no problems, no fights. I mean, they get along together, and that all the players are contributing. So that's the good thing about this under 19 team, Sri Lanka under 19 team. Yeah, maybe they'll go to the quarterfinals. Yeah, Sri Lanka under 19 team. Yeah, that's what they beat Pakistan. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they beat Pakistan. I think in the final of the under 19 Asia Cup. We'll go through that also. So I feel what happened in that final is that the weather caused a big problem in this match for Sri Lanka under 19. Otherwise, I think they would have done very well, in my opinion. If not for the weather, they would have actually contested India under 19 team more. But I feel India would have still won that match, but they lost. They won the toss and batted first, so that was the wrong thing in my opinion. මං හිතන්නේ ඒක වැරදි decision එකක් මං හිතන්නේ දුනිත් වැලගේ කරේ. As we can see, before the rain, I think ඒගොල්ලෝ රැස් කරේ ලකුණු 74ක් ශ්‍රී ලංකා under 19 කණ්ඩායම. හැබැයි after the rain delay and after the rain interruption, they scored 32 runs. And see the lower middle order, and I mean the bowlers, Rabin, Yasiru and Matisha were scoring runs. The same thing happened against Pakistan under 19 in the semi-finals. So මං හිතන්නේ බෝලර්ස් තමයි ගොඩක් ලකුණු අරගෙන තියෙන්නේ. මේ බැට්ස්මන්ලා එච්චර අරගෙන නැහැ ඉම්පෝර්ටන්ට් ගේම්ස්. ඉතින් මට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ, the batting order has to click. I mean the bowlers are doing very well. It's just the batting for me. And obviously under damp conditions, under wet conditions, obviously India would win this very easy target, 104. Under rain conditions, the bowlers will struggle to grip the ball, especially fast bowlers, and they easily chased it, India under 19. So for me, it's the weather, and Sri Lanka should have fielded first instead of batting. So that's the wrong thing that they did, in my opinion. Yeah. But any more questions? We'll end this. Yeah. West Indies have better batting pitches. Our bowling is one of the best. I agree. The bowling is one of the best. I agree. Cricket fantastic. පන්දු යවන්න හොඳටම කරනවා. ට්‍රවින් මැතිව් මං කිව්වා. ඩුනිත් වැලගේ කවුද ඉන්නේ? රවින් දිසිල්වා බැට්ස්මන් කෙනෙක්නේ. රවින් දිසිල්වාත් බෝල් කරන්න පුළුවන් හොඳට. ඉතින් ට්‍රවින් මැතිව් අපි මතීෂ පතිරණ මට අමතක වුණා. මතීෂ පතිරණ, ට්‍රවින් මැතිව් and ඩුනිත් වැලගේ ඒ තුන් දෙනා තමයි watch out කරන්න ඕන. So yeah, that's it from the sports breakdown. Please do subscribe the sports breakdown. කරුණාකරලා subscribe කරන්න sports breakdown එකට. අපි updates දෙන්නම් ඉක්මනින්. තවත් මේ information. දැන් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටීම් එකේ මං හිතන්නේ ජනිත් ලියනගේ has tested positive for COVID-19. එයා සෙල්ලම් කරන්නේ නැහැ. and මං හිතන්නේ ස්ක්වොඩ්ස් ටික රිලීස් කරાવી. මං චුට්ටක් බ්‍රේක් එකක් ගන්නවා මේ සතියේ චුට්ටක් දවස් 3ක් 4ක්. I'll be back with the Sri Lanka versus Zimbabwe. We'll see how it goes, but I won't be there from tomorrow itself. But let's see. Yeah, we spoke about Sadisha. That's what I'm saying. He's the number one to watch out for. I'm thinking Sadisha Rajapaksa, Pawan Patiraja, and Dunit Pelage, and Chamindu Wickramasinghe. Those four batsmen are good, and Ahan Wickramasinghe also. Yeah. So yes, that's it. Yeah. No, not for the Zimbabwe series. No, we are not doing a watch along. Not for the Zimbabwe ODI series. We'll do post-match analysis after matches or after the series, but no watch alongs, unfortunately, for this series. Thank you so much, guys. Please do subscribe to the Sports Breakdown. Anyone new who's viewing, please click the notification bell on, and see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.